Well, what's happening? What's happening? Let me turn this down. It's about 80-something degrees. I got at the post office. I'm going to the gun range. I'm all suited and booted. I gotta take this off though. I gotta go in here. I'm supposed to have a package here again. Another package. I don't know what it is. But we'll see. And I just came on, you know, I look at a lot of police interaction videos. I have about several documents of the laws as far as how police are supposed to interact and state laws. And reading them, you can really see the agenda. I was looking at this couple, their own company. They were down in, they were in Florida. I've seen enough cases. And it's always some Spanish police officers. I don't know what's going on with these cats. Not all of them from Cuba either. But this couple's walking down the street. The guy's got a drink. The Sandys, I remember when he did it, you don't have to wear a mask. Now, if the people in the establishment ask you to, now that's been lifted. But there's still people acting upon it because they're stupid. Mostly in liberal states. But the Sandys lifted that. And I'm watching these dumbass police officials, these policy enforcers, based on this goofy, people walking around like them Muslims that walk around looking at people. You don't have your headscarf on. You don't, you know. And you know, see, nobody's looking at this stuff and questioning and going to these meetings and saying, no, we're not having this in our state. We're not having this in our country. Like Nevada right now, they're attempting to write in some more gun laws. Now they have a Republican mayor. I keep telling people it's not the police position to protect nor serve. It's like they get a job to get a paycheck, and what they're supposed to be doing is making sure that you are safe in your travels, that anything that's federal, any federal workers are abiding by the rules to make sure that you're protected in your travels. But they're hiring the dumbest people, and they're making sure in their training they're being turned out the dumbest people. It's sad. And this couple, these officers are telling them like as if they're the law. My brother, please, you're not the friggin' law. You're to enforce, and with common sense. And that's why I guess why they're hiring people with low IQs, and you're not really that educated. Well, you're educated. That's the problem. Instead of using common sense and knowing that you grew up, that's why they take a lot of new people in, young, because they know that they can be practical upon them and you know, indoctrinate them into the foolishness. And this couple, though they can laugh at it afterwards and they can file the, you know, claim and this, that, and other, you would think that these individuals, like the armed fishermen, that these idiots would know better. You know, and that's why I say I have a hard time dealing with people talking about they're American and they're patriotic and this is the US of A. This ain't no USA of A. That's some crap they created. I don't recognize this United States crap, and I never will. You dig what I'm saying? And until the majority of people start realizing that and come out of their stupid little, you know, liberal hive mind and the black conservative and all these individuals start realizing this, guns and God, and all these, start realizing this instead of attempting to sound so smart. You need to watch some of these people. I'm not saying to get their views up, but I'm saying to see the mind state of the people. Then you'll realize that you do have a voice locally, but the problem is most people don't go to, you know, these meetings and say, no, not here. That's not, you're not hired on for that. And so, and these so-called, like that 27-year-old Negro and his little buddy that was kicked out of the, what you call it, was supposed to be lawmakers. Well, who in the, if they can't, people can't see the agenda with these young people with their broken minds, sadly. who've been grafted into the lie, pit one against another, and can't realize the realization of that and turn back from that, yeah, y'all doomed. Y'all are so friggin' doomed. You know what I'm saying? What was that line? I just popped up. Traveler's insurance, yeah. Oh, you watch it too? Oh man, an asthma attack, brother? Oh, what? My apologies. Oh man, an asthma attack. I didn't know you had asthma, brother. But I just wanted to come on because I was like, man, I had to turn the AC on. It's pretty hot. Pull these windows up. And see the narrative, and you stand up and really look at it. My issue is when I stood up and looked at it, I say, well, would I be that damn dumb? Hell no. I can't get these people being so damn. Hey, Lamont, what's cracking, brother? I can't get how these people could be so damn dumb. I really, really, really can't. But I understand how. But I you know what I'm saying. It makes no sense. It makes perfect good sense because we know what's going on. But you would think that people would rise above the occasion. I guess people just want to be corrupt. I guess they want to be foul. I guess some people are looking at the Grammys and the people wearing look like pink tissues for a dress and all the other stuff, and they just like, yay! I just don't get that. Any of y'all get that? I really, really don't get that. Oh man, I'm probably gonna start just doing 2 videos where I talk in the AM and read in the afternoon. I'm gonna stop doing a whole bunch of videos like I've been doing. I'm keep doing shorts though. This is crazy, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that this is real crazy. And I had a friend, you know, compadre or whatever you want to call it, a brother, send me a video, and I said, let me look at it. They go FedEx it, maybe because they're coming in. And I said, let me look at this, you know. And I watched how a brother walking down the street, coming from the store, a block away from home, these goofy ass niggas in costume walk up to him and harass him, and the guy is kind of autistic, kind of schizophrenic. And the stuff they did to him showed me that there are people in so-called in professions. That's why I get all pissed off at so-called Officer Tatum. You know, he got the pale wife and he's making the millions and all that. And he was a police officer. He's writing lectures. It's all about Trump. And he sounds like a friggin' idiot now. And I used to kind of look at him like he had some sense. Now I realize he ain't got no sense at all. He's another numbnut, a knucklehead. And I was going to say this earlier. I believe some people are on YouTube to corral you in and have you all with some fake hope, right? And then turn around and be the same ones that shit on you. I really, really believe that. And so now I'm really, really looking at certain individuals. They're always selling something. And then they're telling you, but in government, and the dollar's worthless, and da-da. We all know that. But I believe some of them are to bring you in so you can voice your opinion based on feelings, and these idiots can utilize that against you if things go south. Well, they are going south. And I don't mean literally in the direction. You know what I'm saying? I really, really believe it. And now I'm just watching. I've seen people post stuff who are still monetized that if anybody else posted, they're demonetized. I'm looking at like certain things. I'm really, really watching. I'm watching people in England talking about this guy with the Bud Light and the Nike and other things. You know, I got 5 pairs of sneakers that don't have no name on them. And I ain't gonna lie, 2 of them are Chinese made. The other 3 are made by brothers or sisters, brothers and sisters. And I wear them. I got tons of Nikes. I bought them. I might still wear them. I don't know. Maybe I might give them away. I got about 20 something pair of them. I don't have no Adidas. I've been got rid of them. When that fiasco went down, I got rid of them. Well, more and more is coming out. You know, more and more. Even my jeans right now have no name. Gunfighter T-shirt. You know what I mean? My drawers have no name. Well, lambs. They got silver and all that in them. You know what I'm saying? You got to change, man. You got to change. You know what I'm saying? Yo, D Chief, what's going on? What was that? That was Lamone's, right? I got you, brother, right? Yeah. What's going on, the Chief, dog boy? What's cracking, brother? I want y'all, you know, I want y'all to go back and look at the beginning of this, and I want y'all to look into the federal laws as far as, and state laws as far as what the police actual job is. But there's still, and I don't want to throw a score on the actual good police officers out there. I know some of you might know some. The thing is, and they stay far away from the bad ones. The problem is, it's hard for me to be able to work a job and not pull out. Hold on, these motherfuckers ain't, because in the military, if you was jacked up, you was gone. So if that's the case, and they want people to look at the police as a hero, that was a Ponzi scheme. Y'all know that, right? You got to call people out for who they are and what they are. If they're in your family, you know, pay attention. You know, looking at how many reports they have and asking, what are you doing out there? What's going on? You know, why you beat your wife? Your kids molested? And when I tell people that's how they can usher in martial law to make the police either utilize them or say y'all got to stay out because y'all been effing up. They can use them as an excuse to usher it in, which we actually the United States citizens, they're actually under martial law. They just don't know it because we haven't instilled another one of our people as a king or a Khan. That's the reason we're really not up under that crap. They murdered one of our leaders, regardless if he sold his soul or not. All right, I don't believe in that selling soul shit, but there's something to it. I don't want to get into all that. But most melanated people of this land don't even know that, besides the ones who still are questioning who they are and don't want to be respectful. Somebody else had a video up. Who was it? Talking about this African dude who lived in Washington State, Washington. That's not even a state. It's his own country. Anyway, Washington, D.C. Anyway, talking about African American, like he was great and he made his money, blah, blah, blah. And he says, you know, if the African Americans come back, they worried about coming back, worried about a line and all this dumb stuff. No, nigga, he looked like he might be an American. These people went over there a couple hundred years ago, and he's too dumb to even know his real identity. But to each his own. It's this fake alpha mentality running around, and it's a scourge. It's a real scourge. I don't see no signals. I don't see no standalones. I don't see no standalones. I don't see no real men pushing forward. I see a Navy SEAL who ain't paying none of this stuff. He's a tactical guy. He's a really awesome dude. I see the brother from Warrior Poetry Society, the guy who was on Black Hawk, Benghazi the 13. That brother, I guess he's Mexican or whatever, American. I guess he was an Army Ranger or something. I see a handful of SEAL guys who are really not with the shits and giggles, you know, who are like really, really on it. I see some Delta operators. The one half Japanese Korean guy, yeah, he's half Korean. I love watching him. Mike, I believe. I hope I didn't get his name wrong. If I did, I'll find out and I'll mention it again. I see some stand-up guys who care about, you know, their religion, their God and country and their children. I see some stand-up guys, and then I see the clowns too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to worry y'all. I'm just saying, like, what gives? What gives? I'm seeing some active duty veteran military personnel who are just, I wouldn't trust them with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, I say that. Now, I don't say that. You would think veterans, people who were born in this country, would carry themselves, fieldcraft and survival. Yeah. You would think that they would carry themselves in a certain way, but they've chosen a side. And that's not what we're supposed to do as veterans. We're there to operate, to do a job. And then to get out and come back to whatever way of life. And decompress, excuse me, as best we can. And with proper help, which is really not that much out there. You know what I mean? Something's got to give, guys. Anyway, let me go ahead. I'm going to hang up. I'm going to go ahead, hit the range, drop this off at the laundromat, get back when we get to reading, all right? It's going to chill for the rest of the day, you know what I'm saying? I got one more meal to eat. It's probably going to be some shroom soup or something like that, but this is crazy, man. It is crazy. I don't care about some guy that want to cut his nuts off and this, that, and want to call themselves his, she, him, her, whatever pronouns. Enough of the BS, man. I don't care. You know? Don't want to see harm come to nobody. But we're living in a time, man, that these people are created. And you would think that people would rise above the occasion. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm about to go on. I'm about to go and tap this out a couple more times, put a new battery in there, so I'm going to night shoot in there. I'm going to run this a few times, but I got to sight in my boy's rifle. I got to sight in my hard sights on my I don't want to use a red dot on that no more. On my which called Micmac. And then on one of my shorties, I want to sight that one in. I got my lactite, so I'm gonna be in there tooling. I might record some. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think it's a little something different. I think the shooting thing should be everybody together. No, that's the SARS. That's the SARS. Mechanics at home. I'm not even. Those are straight, man. I don't even pull those out. This like collector's items, like collector's things to me. I actually sold one to one of my boys and shit. So. And yeah, so let me go and do that. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm something to think about. You know, it's more stuff to think about. It's not complicated. You don't have to have feelings and emotions involved in it. Just look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And she funny. And she's parked next to me right here. But anyway, let me go and do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. All right? It's crazy, man.